Hey everyone, welcome back. Today is September 3rd, and I just did a harvest that I should have done over the weekend. Um, yeah, this is like the fourth quarter of our season right now. It's getting towards the end. Shorter days, cooler nights, and things are still growing though, so that's a good thing. And I'll show you a couple things on the plant right now before I show you a harvest. Here's my ancient swords. As they're getting pretty big, got them pretty loaded up here. There's another guy here. There's another one. There's another one. It's got some smaller ones on there. And turn this around. Got a few more big ones on here. Plant's not that big. It's probably 2.5 feet. Haven't tried these yet, and because of the squirrels, we like these a lot. So they got like the first, second half bunch. There's some more. Probably about 4 feet of pepper on this plant. And here's another one. Still not sure what it is. If anybody has an idea, please let me know. It's supposed to be a super hot. I know I mentioned in the last video if you caught it. And it's a pretty thick wall, pretty stout. And they get red when they ripen. And they got some heat on top, but not crazy hot. Different taste. It's not a jalapeno, so I don't know if it's a cross or something else I have. Wherever it is, I never had it before. And here's a weary. It's a real slow plant. This was stuck in the last half of the growing season when we had the heavy rains. This plant was kind of shocked, and probably the last few weeks it snapped out of it and started doing something. Turned green, started throwing some flowers out. It has a few peppers, but nothing too crazy. Pretty much all these plants in here, these were pretty hit with the heavy rains that we had in the springtime. Here's my Cardi ghost pepper, which I really like. I'm glad I'm getting some pods in there. Can't wait to have one. Alright, let's get to the harvest here. Just spent about an hour here harvesting all these plants, peppers here. Hopefully I can remember all their names. Alright, start with this one. Yeah, I'm not used to growing green pods, so these are kind of overripened. These are the Moruga, green Moruga scorpions. They're all soft, they're starting to rot. And this is a good one here. It's a good example, so I know next time to pick them early. Because I'm used to pods turning the color, not just staying green, then just getting ripe when they're green. Alright, these are the Greg's Grande jalapenos. As you can see, it got some squirrel bites in some. Actually, this is my first harvest of these, and they took a lot of them. Some more squirrel bites. I caught 2 problem squirrels. They're off to another park. And these are, if I can remember correctly. Okay, we'll go to this one, because I can't remember what this is. Oh, you know, this is a cappuccino naga. These are 5 nagas here. And here, these are my first of the Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion. Looking nice. In the last video I mentioned, I couldn't remember the name, but these were in a seed trade. They were kind of a bonus, and these are the Lava Primo Cross. These are the last 2 pods, the rest are green. And these 6 here are a cross from last year. They got crossed again when I had them in the basement for overwintering. These are pretty hot. And I just call them a trickster, since they don't have a name. Nice looking peppers. There's a one with a little bug damage there, but most of the pepper is still good. And we'll move on to the Bishop Crown. This is probably a pepper that has so many names. Bishop Crown, Bishop Hat, and a bunch of other names. But I just call it a Bishop Hat. All nice ones. I got about 3 plants. Little spider's nest. And, oh. Actually, these are the Cappuccino Naga. I take that back. These are Cappuccino Naga right here. Yeah, I think these are a cross. I think these are a part of... Oh, no. Oh, I know what these are. These are a Butch T. Scorpion. Okay, yep, these are the Butch T. Scorpion. Apologize for that. I got some really nice ones I left on there, so I'm gonna pull seeds off of those. Yep, there's a Butch T. Scorpions here. These took forever to for the seeds to germinate. Probably 6 weeks. I mean, yeah, about 6 weeks. Almost gave up on them, and finally they popped. Very slow growing. And these are the first ripe pods, and like I said, September 3rd already. And happy to see some of those on there. I got 2 more ripe ones and a bunch of green ones, which I don't think it's gonna make it before the season ends. Alright, we'll move along to here. And these this plant is really pumps them out. These are Yellow Reapers. I left a couple on there, really nice phenos. They got really long tail. These are pretty sharp looking. And they're pretty hot. They're real tasty though. Yeah, some are kind of smooth, some kind of bumpy. Most all of them got tails on them, except for the early ones. That's kind of an odd one there. It's got like a ghostly shape. Alright, we'll move to the next ones, next tray. And this is my first picking of the White Ghost. Got a bunch of them. Pretty cool. And here's the originally it was supposed to be a Reaper, and I was told it was a chocolate ghost, but now it just looks like a ghost. It has the shape of it, so I'm not sure if it's 100% ghost or if it's half Reaper, half ghost. As the seeds that I got, the guy I got the seeds from gifted or open pollinated, but pretty gnarly. Definitely gonna pull seeds from this one. And this is the second ripe one. And actually the rest of the small other pods are kind of small, about this size. This is the largest one out of the bunch. And these are here's another one I let go too long. These are the these are habanero. These are the green habaneros. And these are my Bananaramas. Yeah, squirrel bites. More squirrel bites, but there's another one, squirrel bites. Yeah, the squirrels were a pain this year. They took a lot of mild peppers from me. There's a nice one. Ripe one. And this is the only skunk chocolate I have ready. Pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. I haven't tried this one yet. Well, we'll move along to all these chocolates here. These are Chocolate Champion from Sean White. He sent me a pod. Sent me a small pod, probably the size of this one, maybe a little smaller. Had 1 seed because it was shipped and it was kind of soft. And the time I got it was a week later. And I took a bunch of seeds and I got 1 plant. So I was happy to get that. But the thing produces like crazy. There's still probably half green pods like this on there. And these things are extremely hot. I had one. And that's when I fell off. These orange guys here are the habanada, the heatless habanero. Got some pretty cool pods on here. Got a real nice one. I'm not sure. Yeah, here it is. It's a nice one here. Nice example. He's a pretty nice. Still producing. Still got a lot of green pods on the plant. Alrighty, that's it for them. I think I covered them all. And the final tray for today. And I'll start with these big guys. And if you see my previous videos, these are the giant habanero. It's the same plant. Here's another big one. It's definitely a 20 ouncer there. Here's a little smaller one. I mean, not 20 ouncer, or 20 grammer. Apologize. Here's another one. That one's pretty close too. And all these little chocolate guys here, or chocolate bootlas. That plant is just pumping them out left and right. And these are just a regular. These are seeds I pulled from a habanero from the store. So these are habanero. You see a big difference from a regular habanero and the giant one. Big difference. Oh. Here's orange ripple. No tail on this one, so it more looks like a Scotch bonnet. And these are the habaruga. Got a couple ripe ones here. They're not too big. These are a cross of habanero and a scorpion. This is a F3 right now. And here's another cross from another plant. Not sure what it is, but they're hot though. Not sure if this is a ghost crossed with my giant hab, as they were close together in the basement and still flowering. And these are the orange jalapenos. Got a bunch of these in there, which is nice. This is one pepper the squirrels didn't touch. Well, actually, they started growing before they got a hold of them. And, oh, yeah, just another pepper that the squirrels got were the chocolate jalapenos. There's a nice example there. Nice ones. Got a couple ones that are overripe. Hopefully the seeds are good on there. There's another one. Starting. Oh, there's a squirrel bite right there. And here's some more, one more ripe peach ghost. And these are the habanero. This pump is just produces. I got one plant. And my last harvest, last week was about the same. There's a, I don't know, something was on that one. Got a couple of them like that. Find a nice one here. Nice pepper. Alrighty. That's all the peppers for today. I got another harvest I gotta do tomorrow. It's been raining on and off here. And actually I'm gonna show you a pepper right here. This is the I'll pull this one off. This is a habanero that I pulled from a store from, it was a 25 gram pod. And they were pretty close. And these get like a deeper red. You got different flavor. And here's a more ripe one here. These are pretty cool. These are pretty good. And this plant here is growing some nice ones. And this plant, they're mostly small like this. So I'm gonna definitely keep seeds from this one and keep it going. To see if I start getting, this one's probably light. It's probably 15 grammer, 15, 16 there. And hopefully I can get over 20 grams. Here's a quick overview of all of the trees here. Alrighty, thanks for viewing, and until next time, take care. Bye.